This broadcast may not be reauthorized nor telecasted without permission from Ezeckiel Reyes. The following is brought to you by iRacing.com. All content that is presented is produced by Dave Kamer, John Henry, and the iScar team. Please enjoy today's broadcast. Thank you.
Just like a movie, just like a storybook, we are the future, we're the ones they won't overlook. It's time to be the hero. Like you've never seen, like you've never seen. You're a hero. Just like in a dream, just like in a dream.
If you're now just joining us today, we are live for the RLR Scrambler series. Here's with the trucks at Iowa Speed with 125 laps around here. Unfortunate today, we do not have Hunter Johnson in the booth, so it's just going to be me in the booth for right now. Currently qualifying is underway. Just about 7 minutes left in qualifying. My name is Ezeckiel Reyes again. Unfortunately not alongside anybody, but front of everybody right now. We just made the fastest lap. That's the number 42, Max Terrio. You're going to be displayed on the top side. Top 3 also going to be displayed as well. Terrio is one of the stronger people. Eric J. Johnson, I think he didn't make last race. I don't know if he did or not. Only person who hasn't made a lap as of right now is the number 40 of Sal Casey. Your Darlington winner. He's heater as he makes his lap. Welcome to Iowa Speedway. Fast, short track. One of the fastest on the planet. Track info are going to be displayed on your right hand side. Track config oval. Track length 0.89 miles in length. 4 turns, 1 in each corner. Track elevation above just at least 900 feet above sea level. Track temp running at 75 degrees. This is located in Iowa. City's in Newton. And the country is the United States of America. Weather looking alright for tonight. 74 degrees out. Wind direction going west at about 4 miles per hour. Humidity at 1%, and it is clear as of right now. top 5 going to be displayed on your bottom left. Max Terrio running a 22.732. Eric J. Johnson only back by 2 10,000ths. 2 1,000ths, actually. 2 10,000ths. What am I saying? James Heater, Tim Blum, Sean Butler also here. There's Sal Casey. Talking about him, last week's winner. Hasn't made a lap yet. As we hit the 5-minute mark for qualifying. Here he is, Sal Casey gonna get off. We're gonna get on board of him and how it's like around Iowa Speedway. And again, this is your last week's winner, Sal Casey in the number 40 machine. Gonna make his way onto the back straightaway, gonna merge up. They're merging rolls right here. Gonna go all the way right up against the wall, get as much momentum as you can. Mark it off the corner, get a straight exit off, take out all that speed, entering turn number 1. Right at the kink, you want to start turning down. Very late arc. Very late arc, entering turn number 1. You're gonna see a lot of multi-group action as well. Saw Casey wanting to use all the way to the bottom, but when the run gets longer, ooh, he hit the wall. Looks like he pushed it a bit too hard in 3 and 4, but when these people start to get in the longer run, you want to be all the way up in the high side just to keep your momentum up. But that low side's also strong as well. Saw Casey back on track. He's gonna log in another lap. Right at the kink there, ending turn number 1. That's when you want to start rolling your car down the hill. Get up right next to the wall as soon as possible. C-Fix currently, they're running afternoon. Saw Casey gets off the corner well that time, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets into the top 5. Indeed he does. He's being shown right now in 5th. Gonna drive it all the way to the garage. Currently fastest on track, Max Terrio. So 33, Eric J. Johnson trying to beat him. He's gotten close a couple of times. James Heater logs in a fast lap. So yeah, that's an interesting line he's taken. Hits the inside wall, trying to end the brakes. So our analyst ain't here. I'll try to be observing as much as I can, so we could all try to study how these drivers make their way around the racetrack. About 2 minutes left in practice. I mean, not in practice, qualifying. Apologies about that. Just make his way off the turn. Slides himself in. Wasn't faster that time. And on board. What it's like to ride in with Max Terrio. Oh, well, he wants to go to pit road. Try to switch it up. Aurora James Heater is currently sitting P3 right now. Very close in proximity to the leader. All the way to the yellow line. You can wind out the exit off of turn number 2 very well. And Heater goes with a different line in turns 3 and 4. He wants to run right above that dotted line, and that's where I usually run in C-Fix. I carry all my momentum throughout 3 and 4. shove it all in 1 and 2. I think this is the line that a lot of people are going to be used to seeing around. Peter put on a perfect example there. Bottom in 1 and 2 and top in 3 and 4. Turns 3 and 4 are going to be tricky, especially at exit, as Sal Casey going to log in an amazing lap. With 5 seconds remaining, he's going to put himself on pole. Congratulations to that number 40 machine, Sal Casey. And we're going to go ahead and step trackside, as we're going to play the national anthem. This is the RLR Scramble Series for the Iowa 125. We're going to step trackside and go ahead and play it. Alright, that's going to sum out ourselves the national anthem. We are gritting for tonight's race for the Iowa 125. And oh my goodness, Hunter decided he wants to race C-Fixed rather than broadcast. Shame on him. I called it. There's over 300 people registered for C-Fixed. Oh man, 300 people registered for C-Fix. If y'all want to go kill yourselves in there, hippity hoppity, get in there and go ahead and get your 4X and get out. After I come back to the broadcast, we got more to show you here in just a moment. Grid going to be displayed on right here. Sal Casey going to round out row number 1 on the low side, Max Terrio on the outside. Row number 2, Eric G. Johnson and James Heater. Sean Butler, Tim Blum, row number 3, rounding that top 5. Andy Lee and Ryan Oldani. Rounding up row number 4, Joshua Buckley, Lou Bordage, row number 5. Jack Ritchie and Brandon Minto. Cycling row number 6, and all the way in the back is Brian Phillips in row number 7. Pace car lights are off, as we are getting set to go green this time by number 40 machinist Sal Casey, going to lead it to the get-go. 125 laps, 50% fuel, so it should be a close race for tonight. Here we go for the restart. Sal Casey leading up the front row. Top 5 going to be displayed on your bottom left. Oh, no, never mind. That is currently broken. It has to at least log a lap for it to head it up with the get-go. Pace cars and green flag is out, and we're underway here for the Iowa 125 for the RLR Scrambler Series. Max Terrio staying with that number 40 is Sal Casey. Casey didn't get a good restart there, and they're going to be side by side entering turn number 2 and 3. And I'm expecting that outside line to really pull up ahead, but no, Casey holds the bottom still, but at the line. That number 42 gonna lead to the point. Also side by side right behind them. Ticker gonna be displayed on your top side now. Everybody gonna single themselves out and make their way to the bottom of the racetrack. But as that run progresses, everybody's gonna move up the racetrack. Try to get as much momentum. Shove it down the straightaways. Right there, you see them go multi-grooving right there. You see the 33 using up the high side, takes that momentum to the front straightaway, and that 33 is going to be on the back bumper, or that number 40. That's Eric J. Johnson in that number 33. You see Sean Butler on his rear end as well. Sean nearly picked up the win at Darlington, but was short. He took 4 tires on his last stop. Fortunate to him, ooh, just about scraped the wall there. All these people are just about within each other's grasps. Currently your race leader up front. James Heater under attack by Sal Casey. Casey wants the lead back. And only 0.2 back, now 0.3 as they go side by side for second. And you see that line starting to widen out. Single file itself. Still side by side for second. Gonna be side by side for third as well. The 33 wants to get in the mix. Johnson just about overshot it. It's up the racetrack, up the hill. He might be attacked from that number 88, Sean Butler. Looks like Sal Casey lost a lot of position there. Now these people are starting to move up higher. That outside line's just gonna grow from there on out. Still just about side by side for third. Sal Casey just about to the low side. And Eric J. Johnson, as we got a battle for the lead heating up. Eric Heater has made his way to the back bumper of that number 42. I mean, not Eric Heater, James Heater. Apologies about that, I'm scrambling up names. Heater just running a bit higher line in 3 and 4, and that allows him to close up the gap. Still a lot of cars just about within a second of each other. Top 5 is actually within a second of each other. Separation with the 40 and the 88. Heater now using that preferred afternoon line. Terrio goes a bit lower. Everybody's staying even with each other. This is looking like a pack race. That's what you get with ripped up trucks. At a night race like this, close quarters racing, and it's a short track of course, so add to the benefit of that, you can down low that number 33 of Eric J. Johnson. He wants to use the higher line, doesn't stick it well, got a bit tight. They're going to go side by side for third. Sal all the way to the bottom of the racetrack, gets alongside that number 18 of James Heater. He's going to slide up, try to pull a slide job on the 33, cannot complete it. The 33 is going to, looks like, take that third position yet again back. Unless that 33 yet again overshoots that corner. Eric J. Johnson looks like his truck is just a bit tight. But he completes the pass on the number 40 of James, oh my goodness, I'm scrambling up names. Number 40 of Sal Casey. James Heater in second, Eric J. Johnson in third, Sal Casey in fourth. And Sean Butler in fifth. Yeah, I gotta stop scrambling names. Just nearly 2 by 2 there, and Sean Butler gonna go right along Sal Casey. Drives it into the corner hard. Casey just about pinched him down there. They stay side by side. Well, I think Casey has the advantage coming into one. Butler didn't really get up alongside of Casey entering one. Casey's gonna clear him, no surprise there. Meanwhile, while all this battling is going on for the top 5 position, Max Terrio has just pulled away by nearly a second. And there he is. That's the gap. Second and third, as they're looking 3 wide around each other for third. Also side by side battling around with Tim Blum, that number 10 machine, as well as Andy Lee. Joshua Buckley watching. In the background as this fight goes on for seconds still. Side by side for 4th. That's Sal Casey, Sean Butler. These people. Oh, the 88 got loose. Butler got a bit loose. He had to get out of the gas and avoid hitting the 40. And what a save by that number 88 of Sean Butler. It looks like these trucks are getting looser. I expected more of a tight setup. I say Eric Heater. Oh my lord. So I have to have like some type of moderator watching me. What a great job by that 88 for saving in turn 1 and 2. Every lap, that number 42, Max Terrio is just pulling and pulling and pulling. Terrio knows what line to run. And he's all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. Running around first, second lane, and Heater's just trying to keep his tires saved all the way up top. We'll see how this works out for Heater in the long run. 21 laps in the mix. Man, they're really jamming up now. Last time they had a battle like this, it did not go well. They're looking 3 wide around each other. Sal Casey takes a peek in the middle. Can't do it, though. Got closes up. Sal Casey onto the bumper. Around goes Sal Casey. Can he save it? Oh, what a save by that number 40. Sal Casey was just about dead sideways. Oh, my lord. Not just about killed his tires right there. Fortunate to him, he's going to drop back all the way to 8th. Another great save. Almost on chat. Hello. 24 in the books. Terrio is still running that bottom line. I think this setup is made for the bottom line. Around the racetrack. Terrier's logging 2/10 faster than what Johnson is right now. These people need to realize that. And try that bottom unless they've worn out their tires really hard. All the way on the high side. The more banking there is, the more the tires are going to wear out, but Terry is doing a bit more turning than what Johnson is, so there's a huge gap. All the way from the 42 to the 33. 1/5 our way through the race. Trying to make his way to the low side, and I think we're coming up on green flag pit stops here in just a moment. Heater, what? I mean, not heater. Oh my goodness, yeah, I did say heater. Johnson just about got on the wall off of turn number 2. He drove it in there just about as hard as he could. These two have separated themselves from James Heater and Andy Lee. There's another Heater, huh? We talk about a bit of pit road right here. This is pit entry. It's all the way to the low side of the racetrack, so you have to brake a lot. Hopefully you don't miss pit road. I've seen a lot of people spin it on a pit road under green flag pit stops. And that causes some issues. I think with this big gap that Terrio has, he could play a bit of strategy and try to like... Nah, I don't think he can't short pit because he's up front. I was wondering if he can short pit. But he's up front. If he does come down pit road, I think everybody's going to follow in pursuit. Now since everybody's running the low side, I see Eric J. Johnson's times really start to improve. Sean Butler has noticed this as well. Johnson's just about hugging that yellow line. And he's only now 1/10 off of him. He was running 2/10. Terrio was running 2/10 faster when he was on the bottom, but fortunate him. He realized it, and now it's only just about 1/10 every lap. But still, Terrio's pulling. Quiet once. I'm a co-commentator. Love to have you in the booth. Take a stroll our way through the field. Max Terrio led from, what you call it? Not from the drop of the green. He's led 33 out of 34 laps. Eric J. Johnson sitting in second. Started third. Sean Butler started fifth. Currently now third. He's fighting out with that number 33 machine. James Heater started fourth. What am I saying? Started fourth. Currently fourth. Andy Lee. She's just about 2 positions. I think that number 10 machine of Tim Blum has a bit of right side damage. Just about scraped the wall. That right front looks a bit bent up. I think that's going to affect him in the long run. But he's sitting pretty in 6th right now. You see, saw Casey Wu was running up in first position, but unfortunate him. He's dropped all the way back to 7th after that slide in turns 1 and 2. Joshua Buckley finding out with Ryan Aldani. 8th and 9th. You see Leo Bordage also sitting in the mix. Started 10th, currently 10th. Ryan Phillips started 13th, currently 11th. Looks like we have people pitting. Jack Ritchie pitted 7 laps ago, as well as Brendan Minto, so they short pitted. They're trying to get some type of strategy up and going. We'll see if a couple others follow in pursuit. Indeed, one does. That's number 39 on pit road. Brian Phillips going to make his way onto pit road. First stop, luckily, easily in. Gonna take 4 fresh tires. Fill it up with the Sunoco fuel. He's going to be up and away. Terrio's still up front. Terrio's still a 10th faster than what Johnson and Sean Butler are running. So we'll see where Brian Phillips is gonna ride into. He's gonna be 2 laps down because he was all the way in the back, so. Hopefully you can make those 2 laps up once pit cycle does complete. Looks like all these people are gonna stretch it on fuel for the first run. This will put down a baseline on how many laps you can make it on fuel. Oh, looks like we got one in. And that's the number 88 of Sean Butler. Was 5th, I think, and he now makes his way down pit road, and that was 40 laps for him. He's gonna make his way all the way, I think, to his 10th. 5th stall. He's gonna take 4 fresh tires, fresh Sunoco fuel. Also in is Joshua. No, it is not Joshua Buckley. It is Eric J. Johnson and James Heater. See Heater right over there. These 2 people were running 1st and 2nd. I mean, not 1st and 2nd, 2nd and 3rd. Ontario's still on track. I wouldn't stay on track and try to stretch the fuel. Once those 2nd and 3rd people pit in, you have to come in as soon as possible because those people with tires are going to be flying. Tire wear is huge here. A second is the fall off for these tires as that number 33 gets off. Racetrack. Saw Casey's also in. He makes his way from P7 all the way to the first stall. Oh, he overshoots it. Oh, that's very unfortunate. He's going to lose a lot of time. He's still trying to get in his pit stall. Finally makes it in. Jacks up the right side. Going to take 4 fresh tires. And that's going to drop him back. I think more than out of the top 10. But very unfortunate to your Darlington winner. Trying to go 2 in a row. And I think that Max Terrio is also in. Yep, he's now in. Looks like Sal was waiting on fuel there. See Terrio on pit road. Hold on, he's still on track. He's gonna make his way up to pit road. Leo Bordage.
Alright, man.
Caution!
Caution is out.
Oh, Ryan O'Donnell's gonna get a penalty because of that. And we got trouble on the back straightaway. Oh man, this traps a lot of people 1 lap down. It looks like there was contact. Ooh, that's a hard hit into the inside wall. It looks like it was caused with people with old tires and people with new tires. And there was, looks like a bit of netcode there with the 972 of Ryan O'Donnell. I mean, not Ryan O'Donnell, that's Jack Ritchie. 972, he has a lot of front end damage, but that top 5 car, that number 88 of Sean Butler, has a lot of front end damage. Try to move the 972 out of the way. Also coming up on those outside, so they were trying to split it 3 wide. I don't think the 972 realized it, but around they went. First caution of the day. That traps a lot of people 1 lap down. Like, a lot of people. So everybody... Oh man, I think the person who got the best out of that was Leo Bordage. He's gonna be up front because of that. He didn't come in for tires yet. He's gonna come up second. Looks like Aldani's gonna stay back out on track. And getting the lucky dog, that is the number 33 of Eric J. Johnson. Wonder how the negatives are going. I'll go ahead and check the Discord and tune out how things are going there. A couple wave rounds are on the pit road. One of them is Jack Ritchie. I don't really recommend coming on pit road. You just tires. results are shown on your screen on where everybody stands. 4th on back is currently your wave around. So Heater, Andy Lee, Max Terrio, Tim Blum, Joshua Buckley, Brian Phillips, Sean Butler. All gonna be wave rounds. Hopefully that 88 doesn't have as much damage as I thought it would. First caution of the day coming out on the lap. Number 45. So this is gonna split the run in half and looks like gonna make it a one-stop race. Yeah, if you pit, let's say 3 to go, 2 to go, 1 to go, 77, 76, 75, 74. Yeah, if you split 74 in half, that's probably gonna be your best pit window. So these people stretched out the field all the way to the 40s. So I would pit around at least 37 laps into the run to split the run in half and make it all the way to the end, so just to balance out tires and fuel. Unless you want to stretch it out, stretch out the fuel as much as you can and pit and gain an advantage with tires. Everybody gonna get a wave around now. So boy, these people might be in trouble because I don't think they could make it all the way around before the pace car jukes on the pit road. Top 5 going to be displayed on your bottom left. There they are. Neil Bordage, Ryan O'Donnell, Eric J. Johnson, Andy Lee, James Eder. And now top 5. Pace car going to make its way on the pit road, side by side for the lead. Everybody else is a wave around. Green flag going to drop.
Green flag.
And we're underway yet again here for the RLR Iowa 125. And they're side by side for the lead with Leo Bordage and Ryan O'Donnell getting it to the go. We haven't seen these people run up front. So it's going to be interesting. They're looking 3 wide around each other. These people are racing. They want to go. Still looking 3 wide around each other. That 998. Ryan O'Donnell is there. Oh, looks like the 20 of Brendan Minto is a lap car. He wants to get his lap back, so Leo Bordage is currently your leader. And he is boxing in that number 33, Eric J. Johnson, side by side for the lead now. That 20 is currently a big roadblock as they try to pull sliders on each other. Look out. Oh, the 40's into the wall. Sal Casey. And Eric J. Johnson retakes the lead. The 20 of Brendan Minto. Just trying to pull away from the back. That number 40 of Sal Casey drop it back ever so slightly. And Max Terrio is currently stuck in a 3-wide situation. He's trying to weave his way to the go as Brandon Minto gets out of the way of the leader. Johnson in the lead. Bordage in second. Hot pursuit of him, that's Ryan O'Donnell. He makes his way to the low side of the 7. Still side by side down the back straightaway. O'Donnell drove it a bit lower. He's got to take that spot. 7 looking a bit lower. He might try a crossover. I'm not sure. No, he won't. He's going to stay right behind him, but the Bordage going to take the middle line. And if I were Eric J. Johnson, I have a marginal gap between yourself and Ryan O'Donnell. I'd try the different lines around, and I'd experiment with that Max Terrio line all the way to the low side and try to get that long run speed, because as he now goes to the low side, Brendan Minto following in pursuit. Side by side for second. Oh, looks like we got a dude that's blinked out. There he is. That was Ryan O'Donnell. Blinked out here. Side by side for third. That's Andy Lee trying to make his way to the low side of Leo Bordage. They're still looking on each other. Andy Lee is trying to make the way to the low side. Leo Bordage. Leo slides up the racetrack. Here comes Lee. Lee to the bottom. Couldn't stick it though. You need to get all that momentum on the high side. Bordage, look at Heater, all the way to the low side, all the way to the yellow. Just about nearly made it a 3-wide race on the front straightaway. Minto's going to be in the way of the low side. This is going to affect how the people are going to run around. Heater gets a huge run off the 2. Coming up on halfway this time by. Well, nearly halfway. 63 is halfway. There's 62 on the backstretch if we want to be mathematical. Johnson's still up front. O'Donnell in second. Terry is still jammed up in the pack. He has a bit of rear end damage actually. I think that was off of the restart. Everybody had to check up because of the waiver runs. And you see that right rear pushed in a bit. Jack Ritchie's blinking in and out. Fight for the leads, heating up ever so slightly. And O'Donnell is faster than Eric J. Johnson. Last time by, Eric ran a 23.7. Ryan ran a 23.6. So these people are going to be fighting out for the lead here in just a moment. Keep our eyes on this, as also battling right in the background. You see him going 3 wide just about around each other. It's for the 3rd position. Looks like Leo Bordage is being passed by Andy Lee and James Heater. Is Heater working that low side of the 7. Meanwhile up front, that battle continues to grow, and here we go for the lead. O'Donnell to the low side. Johnson up high. Still side by side off each other. Johnson has the momentum, but I think O'Donnell, oh man, he might get tight there. Gonna be close off the corner. Still in the lead, that number 33. Oh, I think that 998 took a bad arc entering. I slid up there a bit. I think that 33 is gonna get a run off the corner, indeed he does. O'Donnell entered the corner just a bit too low. As the 33 now gonna switch up lanes, he's gonna use the low side. These people are trying to find as much grip as they can. O'Donnell makes his way to the back bumper of him again. Peaks low. Can't get it though. O'Donnell's truck seems to be tight. Johnson pulls away by a couple truck lengths. With the fastest on track, that number 25 at Andy Lee, and he's dragging up that number 18 and James Heater with him. Tim Blum's fighting out with the 42 Terrio. Terrio makes his way to the low side. Trying to pinch that number 10. There might be contact off the 4. Just about was. Still digging out for the lead. O'Donnell makes his way to the low side of Johnson. Johnson slid up there a bit. Truck got tight. They're side by side yet again, and the more they run side by side, the more their tires are gonna wear, and the more the people right behind them have a chance to catch up. Oh, it looks like Oldani got loose off the corner, had to back out of it, and he lost a lot of momentum there. I think these two have used up their tires just battling out for the lead, and Andy Lee and James Heater both have a steady pace now on what they're doing. And these top four are now in grasp of the lead. And we're yet again grouped up like we were in the start of the race. Johnson up high, Oldani's there. Clears him off the corner. Oldani needs to slide back in line and try to make something happen. Oldani tries the high side. Oh, he made it stick that time. I think Oldani has the lead. Side by side for the lead, though. And to turns number one. Oldani can't overdrive it. He needs to just stick it in the corner, but they're still looking side by side around each other. Andy Lee wants to get into the mix in that number 25. Oldani high up over the racetrack. The 33 of Johnson. Try to take a peek. Andy Lee shoves his way to the high side. What a move, but can't get the momentum coming into the corner. Now follow the leader game. Johnson to the low side. Can't really make it stick. Andy Lee now to the low side. Of that 33 of Johnson. They're going to go side by side for second. And I think that's going to allow Ryan Oldani to pull away just a slight bit. Just got to pull up a couple of truck lights there. Still up front. Oldani, who has the lowest I rating out of the field. 1900, battling it out with 5K guys like Eric J. Johnson. That's cool to see an underdog up front. Well, you might be swamped by all these higher up people. Johnson makes his way to the low side, but Oldani still keeps it. Oh no, he's in the wall! Nearly contact off the corner. Still keeps it on the high side. He could get a run off if he could just stick it. Side by side yet again. They're really pinching up on each other. Johnson shoves it into the corner. Can he clear Oldani off? Oh, Oldani's in the wall again. He's stuck on the wall. Oh, he lost the lead because of that. Look at Andy Lee take advantage of Oldani's mistake. Oldani trying to make his way back. They're looking forward around each other. Just about did. Eric J. Johnson back in the lead. And since these two are side by side right behind him, Johnson is slowly going to pull away. Indeed he does. Johnson's now pull up to a 0.5 gap, and everybody from second on back is jamming up very hard, and Oldani yet again into the wall, but he sort of bounced off the wall like you do at Bristol in the straight stock. Put his way up to second. Oh boy, this is aiming to be a wreck. These people are leaning all over each other. Andy Lee is just trying his hardest to clear. Oh, there's contact! Around goes to 998! The 25 gets clipped up the racetrack, it goes! Oh my goodness, we're gonna have people in the inside wall. No caution! What? What in the world? They all kept it straight. Oh my goodness, what in the world I just saw? And out of all of that, Max Terrio has made his way up to second. What? What in the world did I just see? Take a look at the replay. See the clip right there? 25 moves up the racetrack. Oh my goodness. And in the right place at the right time was that number 42 of Max Terrio. Watch this. Bit of contact right in front of you. Everybody get to check up. And you're just gonna full on send it. Thank you very much, says Max Terrio. And he's gonna move his way up to second. Gonna go back live. Oh me, oh my. Johnson pulls away by, I think, a full second over Terrio. Yeah, just about a second, but Terrio is digging. He got off the bottom really well and out-tracked the corner in a way that I haven't seen anybody do in Iowa. I usually see people up on the high banks, right up against the wall, trying to get as much momentum. But Terrio could really stick it on the bottom. He's probably tuned the brake bias right, so he could turn it into the corner and get a good run off. And he's faster than Derek J. Johnson by 1/10. Johnson, oh, he had to get off the gas there. He's all the way just about against the wall. He's gonna lose at least 2/10 every lap because of that. Johnson's still up front. Seems like his truck is a bit I think his truck feels just a bit too loose. More in the world did the 42 went. Terrio. Oh, there he is. He's on pit road. Oh, he overshot it a bit. And this will initiate our green flag pit stops. And Eric J. Johnson's also on pit road. Tim Blum, Sean Butler is not on pit road. Stops on the left hand on your screen. So these people pit in at the halfway mark, as we expected, on lap 37 to go. They're going to split the run in half. Balance your tires, balance your fuel. So Butler's still in the lead, and hopefully the caution doesn't scramble everything up. Sean Butler now in. I think that damage really didn't affect him. He's still on the lead lap. So he comes in with the Randall Donnie hooked on his back bumper. Leo Bordage is now in the lead. So he downshifts and makes his way onto pit road. And look out! Oh man, he was drifting on the pit road trying to get it in. Successfully did it. He has a lot of left front damage on his truck. So we're showing his battle scars with that tire. He makes his way onto pit road. Brandon Minto still out on the racetrack. And Johnson, who's on new tires, is right there. Johnson's running second faster lap times than Minto. Minto has to come in as soon as Johnson passes him before that. Here's the gap closing. Johnson's there. So he needs to find his way around Brandon Minto, and he's up and away. But Terrio is sitting pretty in second place. If he could get that long run speed like he had last time, as the lead change ensues. If he could get that long run speed and make up 2 seconds on the leader.
Alright, man.
Caution!
Is out. Caution is out.
No. Got a wreck, and looks like it's the 88 yet again, sideways. And that just reset everything. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that was payback or what, but the 972 Jack Ritchie did not like Sean Butler. Both of those people are into the wall. Sean Butler is stuck right against the wall. Well, short track tempers. This is what you get out of Darlington. I mean, not Darlington. What the heck? Iowa. With about 31 to go, you'll make it on fuel. Do you come in 4 tires? Yes or no? Time to find out. Just have a small field, so if I were the 33, I would come in, take those tires, and get out of there as fast as possible. Pits are open. Pit panel going to be shown on your left-hand side. And I think 1 person. Looks like he's staying out. No, it looks like 2. And the lucky one out of that was Brandon Minto in the 20. He didn't pick that whole run, and he caught a caution at the right time. As we're starting to pit, everybody gonna take 4 tires. Nobody gonna take 2, I don't think, unless you were at a good way, like that number 10 machine. Looks like he just took 2. If you didn't have a lot of laps on your tires, I would have taken 2 like Tim Blum did. So a good call by Tim Blum. And he's going to make his way up to 3rd. So the 2 people are stayed out, Brian Phillips and Ryan Oldani. Phillips is going to come in. I think it was either Jack Ritchie or Ryan Oldani who made contact with the 88 of Sean Butler. Their trucks are similar. They might be teammates. I don't know, I'll have to get another replay of that. Apologies if I call it wrong. Up front, the 998. Right here, second. Looks like we're gonna go green with 25 laps to go. I think the person... Oh, it looks like Oldani still stayed out with fresh tires. And I think it was the 972, Jack Ritchie, who made contact with the 88, not Ryan Oldani. If I did call that wrong, please, apologies about that. So Oldani on 9-lap old tires is going to stay out. The 40 of South Casey is 3 laps down for some reason. He's gonna pull it off to the side. Get to the tail end of the field. Probably hit 2 to go now. So Tim Blum on 2 tires. Oldani stays out. Everybody else on 4. Gonna be interesting on how this restart's gonna play out. Pace lights are still on. now they're off, and Ryan Oldani got a lead. Looks like he's going to choose the outside lane. The restart. Tim Blum going to be on the inside. Top 5 going to be displayed on your bottom left. Ryan Oldani, Tim Blum, Brendan Minto, Eric Johnson, Joshua Buckley. Going to be interesting on how everybody's going to sort themselves out on the restart. So here we go. Pace car going to make its way onto pit road. The green's going to come out. Pace car onto pit road. And green.
Green flag, green flag.
100 out of 125 left in the making. And Tim Blum got a really great restart there. We'll see if he clears the Oldani into one, and indeed he does. We're looking 3 wide around each other. Johnson gunning for the lead. Blum's 2 tires. Can he hold Johnson at bay? They're looking 3 wide around each other. And indeed he does. Johnson gonna try the outside. Oh, he overshot it. Here comes the 42 of Terrio. Oh, off the wall comes the 33. And Terrio now makes his way to the low side. Terrio's led the most laps out of the field. And he's now fighting for second. Can't get it though, slides back into third. They're side by side right behind him for 4th position. This is a big gaggle. And these people get turned at any moment right now. If one mistake goes wrong, well, the field. Everybody is just about landlocked back there from 4th on back. Meanwhile, for the lead, Tim Blum, Eric J. Johnson, Max Terrio are going to duke it out for the lead. And here comes that 33. Trying to make his way to the low side. Can't make the pass. He loses all that momentum to Max Terrio. You gotta regather yourself and gun out for the lead yet again. Everybody on the outside trying to gather speed. And out of that landlocked position is Andy Lee, and he's gonna gun for 3rd now. He's dragging up James Heater with him, like we saw in the other run. We're naming on 20 to go this time by. As they work their way off of turn number 4. Johnson goes a bit high. 4 tires beat 2. Find out here in a moment. Terrio goes to the low side of Johnson. He got a good run through 4. Oh, all of them did. He's gonna sling it to the outside at number 33, but he overdrove it a bit. They're gonna be side by side for 2nd, and that's what Tim Blum needs to see in his mirror. These people fighting it out. See, these people fight it out. That's basically gonna secure Tim Blum's win. Unless the 42 could clear the 33. You see them, they're just about landlocked on each other now. But Blum's tires are slowly wearing out. The 33 and 42 are keeping pace. I think Johnson's overdriving turn 2 a bit too much. No pun intended. They singled themselves out again. See if Tim Blum can hold it. These people are running tight. Oh, what a great run through 3 and 4 Johnson had. But if Tim holds that high side in 3 and 4, I think he has it secured. Johnson, 2 tight in 2, falls back a bit. And this is the line I was talking about. High in 3 and 4, low in 1 and 2. Johnson's running the opposite of what he's doing. Johnson backed out the corner. He's gonna get a run to the front, back straightaway. He's gonna dive it yet again low. Has to shove it all the way to the bottom. Try to clear in the apex and try to pull a slider. Can't do it. Tim Blum still holds the lead, but they're side by side for the lead. Blum doesn't have the bottom in ring 1. We'll see if Blum could pinch down that 33 and get the run off the corner. Oh, Blum got a bit tight. I think the 33, no! Blum clears Johnson. But Terrio is just working the side off of that number 33, and Terrio's gonna go to second. What a move by Terrio. Yet again, Johnson overdrives 1. Still up front, that number 10 machine at Tim Blum. Johnson wants second back. Can't complete it. Terrio on the back bumper of Blum. Blum's gonna have to make it wide. Man, Terrio was laying on the back bumper of Blum. To the low side, comes that 33 of Johnson yet again. Can't make the pass. Terrio got a good run off of 4. And he is up to the back bumper of that number 10. He's working that low side. And he is there. He doesn't want to make the pass in 3 and 4. That's where you lose all your momentum. He arcs it down low just to get a good run, and he got one there, but wasn't enough to get up alongside of him. Blum's holding the middle line now. Oh, Blum got a great 1 and 2. He pulled just about a couple truck lengths. I think Blum's best spot is in turns 1 and 2. And Terrio's is best in 3 and 4. Johnson is better in 3 and 4. Johnson's just about overdriving turns 1 and 2 way too much. He probably wore out his tires. Oh, look at Terry, who got a great run off the corner that time. Terrio. Oh, looks like Blum left the hole for him to the bottom. I think Blum's just teasing him. He wants him to go to the bottom so he can't pass him in 3 and 4. That's why Blum's running a bit higher line. So Terrio can't pass him. So take away that line. Watch them run the track. He's running the middle side. So, oh, into the wall goes a 10. He got too tight. And look at the 33 gunning for the lead. Johnson to the low side. He might clear Terry off the corner. It's gonna be close. Contact. And we're 5 to go. Blum loses the lead. Terrio back up front. Terrio sideways. Here comes Blum again. Andy Lee now gets into the mix. Blum all the way low. 3 wide off of turn number 4. Andy Lee to the low side. Johnson overshoots 1. Terrio pulls by a couple truck lengths. This is Terrio's strongest point in 3 and 4. Come to 3 laps to go. The fight for the lead ain't over. Look at Johnson shoving it in turns 1 and 2. If he can keep up that momentum, running that high side in turns 1 and 2, I think he'll have a good shot at winning it. But that ain't really the recommended line around the racetrack. 2 laps to go this time by. Blum falling back to Andy Lee's hands. Johnson's going for a more momentum approach and try to run him down. Coming to the white flag this time by. White flag, 1 more lap to go. Here for the RLR Scrambler Series. And it's down to Max Terrio and Eric J. Johnson. Oh, I think Terrio missed the bottom of the corner. But I think he has it secured. Johnson to the low side. Can't get there. Terrier's gonna win it. What a race. What a finish to end out the RLR Scrambler Series at Iowa. What a job by that number 42 of Max Terrio, leading 48 out of the 125 laps. Scores, I think, 2nd victory here in the RLR Scrambler Series. Congratulations to the number 42. And he's gonna burn it down. And we're gonna show you the results on your screen. Max Terrio, Eric J. Johnson, Tim Blum, Andy Lee, James Heer, Joshua Buckley, Ryan Oldani, Brian Phillips, Brandon Minto, Leo Bordage, Sal Casey, Sean Butler, Jack Ritchie, and the 42 Max Terrio. Pulling a Alan Kowicki, Polish victory lap. He's got to make his way down the front straightaway. Congratulations to that number 42. Pick up the win tonight. Picks up his checkered flag, and he's going to burn it down in the front straightaway. What a race it was for the 42-33. So they try to make their way around each other. But in the end, out up top, at number 42 of Max Terrio. And we're going to be right back as we're going to go side by side. We're going to get some interviews right after this. Please stay tuned.
So what are you afraid of? Those feelings are made up. For anyone asking who is the best, we putting our hands up.
4 more kilometers. Oh, there we go! They touch!
This time, like the last time, I'm moving so fast, I'm ready to ride.
Frankie! Down to the inside of Hookie's off!
Messenger throws the block, and he will keep him behind him.
My time. None of you people can tell me to stop. Lower the lights down. Hand over my crown. Hand over my heart. I do this for my town. I do this for my crowd. So turn me up real loud. My time. None of you people can tell me to stop. Turning the track up. I'll never go back down. Hand over my heart. I do this for my town. I do this for my crowd. So turn me up real loud. My time. None of you people can tell me to stop.
If you're now just joining us for tonight, we just summed up the RLR Scrambler Series, as we're going to go ahead and interview the number 42 of Max Terrio. Our winner
User was
for
moved to your
tonight.
channel.
Maxie, I got a copy.
10-4.
Maxie started second, fell back there a bit, and you duked it out in the end with a 33. Talk about that final run.
Yeah, I started restarted I think 5th, and it's all about getting the high line to pass the guys in front. So being patient ended up helping me to edge out Eric with about 10 to go, and then Tim pushed a little bit out of 2, and I took advantage of that. And I mean, it was as close as it could get.
Talk about the strategy and what line you were running to try to hold off the 33 and the 10 here in the final run.
Yeah, once I got to the front, I just ran my line. I know I run a little bit lower than most did, but on that first run, I thought I kind of pulled away a little bit, so it was just about finding momentum for the last few laps.
Alright, man. Any sponsors to thank for tonight?
Yeah, my friend Max from Max Knitting, that's his company's logo on my car, and hopefully my girlfriend's watching this win. That's pretty fun.
Alright, man. Good luck out there next week.
All right, see you next week.
That was the number
User
42
was
of Max
moved out of your
Terrio. Started second, ended up first. And we're going to go ahead and interview our third place runner-up of Tim Blum. He started in 6th and ended up 3rd. He was in the lead for just a little moment, but unfortunately he hit the wall off 2. Tim, talk about your run tonight.
Hey guys, yeah, it was a good run. I didn't have much practice, so I didn't expect too much out of this race. Made a pit strategy call at the end and tried holding them off on 2 tires. I think Max had the best truck, and I blew it out of 2.
Yeah, oh gosh, I forgot what the question I was about asked. How was the truck handling overall?
It was pretty good. It was tight, clearly, because I hit the wall off 2, but I like Iowa. You had a lot of options. You could run high and low, and the fast lane changed a little bit throughout the run.
Alright, as the run progressed, through the final run, you're battling out there up front with Max Terrio and Eric J. Johnson. What was going through your mind?
I was just counting down the laps. I was hoping I could get through, or maybe a caution would come out and just end it all, but I ran out of laps and ran out of talent.
Oh. Any sponsors to thank for tonight's race?
Yeah, thanks to Red Light. Thanks to you guys for streaming all this. It's pretty cool to watch again, and we'll move on to next week.
Alright, 10-4, man. Good luck out there next week.
Thanks.
That was Tim Blum in the number 10 machine. Started out 6th and currently gonna finish 3rd. And that's gonna sum up tonight. Thank you all for watching the RLR Scrambler series. We'll be back next week, I think. Yeah, we will. And this is the RLR Scrambler series. Again, broadcasting every Monday. Huge shout out to Joshua Buckley for giving me the opportunity to broadcast this league. Fun racing up front, and it should be a good one next week. Thank you all for watching. Hit it out with credits. This broadcast may not be reauthorized nor telecasted without permission from Ezeckiel Reyes. The following is brought to you by iRacing.com. All content that is presented is produced by Dave Kamer, John Henry, and the iScar team. Please enjoy today's broadcast. Thank you.